Pilot Jones is the goofier, weirder, larger dog version of myself. Pilot is my 1-year-old golden doodle, ESA, who lives with me on campus. Under the ADA in the United States, ESAs, emotional support animals, can be any animal, and they don't have to undergo any training at all, because it's just their presence that provides emotional support. So being around the animal, petting the animal, is enough for it to be emotionally supportive. He's, I would say, pretty well trained as far as simple commands and some that are more complex. He heals really well. He understands sit, stay. He lays down underneath my legs. He brings me my meds, things like that. Getting a dog is a really huge responsibility because it's a living, breathing thing that is completely reliant on you for everything that they do. So I didn't want to just jump into it or do something that I wasn't ready for. Eventually I settled on a golden doodle. He was actually supposed to be medium sized, like 35 to 40 pounds. And this weekend I took him to Petco and weighed him, and he's 68 pounds. So he's not a medium-sized dog at all. The question I almost invariably get is, oh, do you live on campus? And I say yes. And they're like, wow, like, how is that? Like, how do you have a dog on campus? That's cool. Like, I want a dog on campus. My response is, well, you know, it's always sort of uncomfortable when I have to say, yeah, he's through medical housing, and then they're kind of like, wow, like, how come? And like, you can sort of just see on their face, like, what's wrong with you? Pilot is incredibly important to me. He's my best friend. He's a very grounding presence in my life, in the sense that things will go wrong or be difficult, and like coming home to him or like being around him or working with him makes things seem more simple and easier and less so huge and overwhelming. Like a bad grade might happen, but like Pilot still needs to get fed, Pilot still needs to go on a walk. I might not want to go outside or do anything, but Pilot still needs exercise. So his very basic needs and our time together fulfilling those is really helpful for someone who like does struggle with like mental illness and like things like that, which can make life more difficult. So he serves as sort of like that counterbalance, which is really nice. I've cleaned up more trash on Georgetown University's campus than I ever thought possible, because I just pull it from his mouth every time we go on a walk. So there are times where I'm just like, this isn't worth it, oh my god, like what am I doing? Why do I have a dog? It's so hard, I can't do this. But then he like lays on my feet while I do homework, or he like brings me a toy, or I just like look at him and I'm like, oh no, never mind, it's worth it.